Thank my Lord Jesus Christ for making me me, for being a friend and a guide, and helping me and my classmates reach this point in our lives.
In a recent controversial decision, the Washoe County School District decided not to allow prayer at high school graduations.
So, in the most recent case of prayer in schools, it was a 5-4 decision, which means that a majority of one justice tipped the scales the way the case actually went, and basically holds that prayer at the graduation ceremonies in school is foreclosed because of the Constitution. Now, I don't happen to agree with that interpretation.
It's in the newspaper to actually report on that. And I think that the perception in people's minds was that this decision eliminated the right to have prayer at ceremonies, graduation ceremonies in particular. Well, I think that would be a misconstrual of the actual opinion that was handed down. That if you look at that very closely, it didn't eliminate the right to have prayer at convocation ceremonies. It just limited it in particular ways.
How can we have God on our money, but you can't say God at a ceremony? But in this particular setting, they've just found that in the school setting, in a public, especially a public school where public funds are being used and public officials are supporting the ceremony, that it's just not proper to have prayer there.
The Supreme Court decision did in fact leave intact a student's right to apply to initiate the prayer at graduation. I think that's one of the key words is it's student initiated. If it is student initiated, the legal opinions that I've looked at say that the students still have a right to initiate that prayer and to lead the group in a prayer in that way, and anyone can refuse to participate that wants to.
I feel that when you address God at graduation, that's okay, but if you're going to stand up there and give a sermon, then I think that should be done on your own time.
Well, I think prayer at graduation, I don't know if it should be done. I'm a firm believer in God, of course, but I don't know if we should have it there because then we're making other people listen to it that shouldn't have to listen to it. It's a free country, you know. If you don't want to listen to it, then don't. So I don't think we should have it at graduation.
My opinion on the no prayer that Washoe has given on senior graduation, I think it's totally ridiculous because this is making a big deal out of nothing, really. So what if he wants to say a prayer? This is his graduation. He wants to state how he feels. That's what a prayer is. You pray to God or whatever. It's all right as long as he's not telling you how to do your stuff and how to act. So that's what I think.
The 1992 Fifth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals made a decision saying that if graduation prayer was initiated by students, then a majority of the students, and then it would be allowed at the graduation.
The Washoe County School District decision on school prayer is very controversial. Voice your opinion and let your local